Hello everybody, welcome to our fourth live session of control training here at Kampnagel. I'm still alone. I keep on saying this sentence, I'm not alone. I'm having a wonderful team with me during my process. But for today and my training that I want to introduce to you today, I'm gonna show you our exercises of the control training. The control training I'm not doing alone, I'm doing with my sports scientist and coach Patrick Rump. He's also right now again online here with you in order to answer questions, to follow your comments and many more things. Let's see what he's doing. I'm curious. Patrick, hello to Berlin. And last session on Monday, I explained how we were starting this control work last September. It's a 9-month project that I'm doing here at Kampnagel. It's a solo dance piece. And in this work, I explained to you how everything started last September, how we started with an intense cardio training, like how to really work on the sweaty body, how to work and build up muscles. So the training consists out of running and swimming, as well as, and I keep on saying it also, and you see it still in the background at our space here, our workspace, all the weights. And you also see here today one of my favorite fellows following me in this training. So how am I actually working on the muscles in order to really keep on weightlifting? This is something Patrick and me worked on since September. Like after building up the cardio work, we started to build up actually exercises all about arms and our back and our shoulders. So also today I want to focus on these 3 parts especially, and want to show you a little bit of how we actually build on in order to later really put weight on the muscles and on the body. But we need a good preparation for this. Always we need a good warm-up, so I also going to introduce you into that soon, and then we can start. But before, I want to tell you, in our working process, actually we started that Patrick was telling me or asking me, so what kind of body do you actually want to work on? Because I always told him that I want to work on an androgynous body. So he was curious, what is actually an androgynous body for me? So I showed him pictures. This was our start in order to look at different body shapes, from weightlifting to models to sport types. And very soon we came to our favorites. Of course, we all know him, Arnold Schwarzenegger himself. And we also checked on his way of pumping iron. Maybe you've heard about this video of his film and documentation. So in this pumping iron, we also find out that he actually also worked with a dancer in order to really work on different body shapes, on actually how are you presenting your muscles in a very nice and turned way, how is the body like twisted, and actually showing through this twisting, like really the pumping muscles that can grow out of bodies. It's actually insane what you can find there, really crazy. And still we took these images in order to have pictures to look at, and also to check how different positions are working on. And this is also helping me during my rehearsal process in order to look back to how are actually bodies being trained in different genres of sports, modeling, and so on. So I wanted to let you know about like this artistic research that I'm doing, that it's consisting of images as well as also the technique of breathing. So within this way of working with weights, and actually I'm telling you until now I'm working with almost 65 kilos weight on my body. So how actually is weight actually changing your body, but also your breathing system when you have this intensive weight upon your body? So of course this needs to be built up, but I always think like, how can I actually also change and continue within my dancing. So how is it actually influencing each other? How can I be in this pumping mode that is really about like how to keep my breath inside to really develop a strong shape and to really keep this energy within my body in order to keep the weight upon me. So I explained before that it's about how can I build up before actually putting weight on my body. And so right now we continue stopping talking and we continue exercise by exercise to build up upon the back, the arms and the shoulders. Okay? So Patrick, are you still with us? Patrick, my sports scientist and coach, is with you live right now. If you have questions, if you have comments, please write and he will answer you. So I take off my jacket. No, not yet. I'm not warm yet. Let's get warm, okay? Good. We start because I want to go soon on our hands. So just stand up if you were still sitting. Stand up and just take your wrists and turn your wrist from inside to outside. We're gonna do this 8 times. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Open your hands and have a giving gesture. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the taking gesture. 1, and turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have open hands, closing hands to fist and to full position. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change to open position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Upon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time, and check again, can you really stretch your fingers wide out and take them really deeply into your fist? Do again. Spread in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and shake out. Good. From here, we're gonna go down into plank position. We had this on Monday. In a different way. I show you the way right now. So you always go with the leg behind. So you step back. You have going down and stepping up. And going down and stepping up. Going down, stepping up. I show you from side. So you really go down into plank position. Nice, strong back, strong belly engaged. And coming up to full standing. Let's do this, 30 seconds. Breathe. I look at my watch that I have in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 30 seconds. And 1. Come up. And 2. Come up. And 3. Come up. And 4. Come up. Good. Come up. And down, down and up, again, down, down, up, and down, up again. 1. Another 10 seconds, come. And down, down, up, down, down, up, good. And just check out, this was easy beginning, just to get a little bit of heart rate coming up. So we have the next very easy exercise. So for that, you just take your hand and you put it on your knee. Okay? You go diagonal and you just go up, but keep your arms up. Don't take them down. Easy way, go up. Good. 1 second. Continue stepping and take off my jacket. Chuck and keep your arms really nicely up. Look up and your spine down, and really stand up, have a high up posture. Good. This later on, we're gonna do 8 times. Next time, next step, we take our feet. This time again, diagonal, but take your toes into your hands or the other way around. Hands to toes. Chuck, 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 chuck. 8 times for later on, keep in mind. And then you cross back. Back. Have the feeling you clap your toes. You clap your toes. Maybe sometimes you are not reaching, but the other time, yes. Really step and clap, 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 clap. Easy, okay? Good. And from here, you come back to knee position. This is the 4th step. And then we start all over new, okay? We're gonna do everything 8 times. Let's start. Hand to knee. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to the feet back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back, front. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We start next round a little bit faster, of course. Let's do it like this. We do 1, 2, 3, 4 step, 6, 7, to the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and keep walking. Now comes the best part. We do 2 times 8, and I'm going to show you how. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's do it again. Double tempo. Keep jumping. I'm going to count you in. Good. We're getting nice and warm. And 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep jumping. Relax your breathing, me included. And we come to our next exercise. We call them good mornings, and they're going like that. So you keep the posture on coming back, always in stable upright position, and you bend down to the table position and coming back up. Taking your stomach, belly muscles nicely in, stretching those legs without really bending, like keep them long, 90-degree, bending forward, okay? We are doing this with our counting of 7 seconds and 10 times, okay? In between you have 3 seconds rest. Don't worry about, I'm gonna count you in. And again here, if Patrick is needed, ask him whatever he needs. My coach is with you live right now. So we go into the forward bending. I stay sideways so you can look at the moment, but then you just do it, don't worry. Come forward, yeah? We are bending, and it's on the 7 seconds you go up and down. And within this position, you can take different arm postures, for example, behind your head. So you keep a nice long leg and you just bend forwards, or you keep them long to the side. Within the exercise, I will just change in between, maybe front, okay? Just coming up and bending down, okay? So, within the 7 seconds, do in your way of coming up and down. I'm gonna start my timer and then we go. 5, 4. I keep my posture here and come down, 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 and up, or here we go again, 7 seconds, so fast, and go, down, and come up, and down, and come up. Maybe the next time we make 3, let's see, and down, up, up, one more, perfect, change shape if you want, and down, and up, down, and up, down, and up, 90 degree, down, good, change again your arms, however you feel like, maybe start behind your ears from the beginning, keep long, bending, parallel position in your legs, you can nicely see your feet, and last one, come on, go down, and up, down, and up. Keep long legs, activity completed, thank you. So this is just a preparation for the good mornings that you later on do with weights on your body. In this shape I already wanted to demonstrate with you how it will look like. So I'm taking later on this little fellow, bringing it up, behind my back, and from here bending over with the weight. And here we usually also can take a moment of really standing still in this position, like we are really bending and standing here. And this is how I want to do the second step. So now we did a lot of bendings, and now we just take one bending and keep it for 7 seconds. I'm gonna show it to you with this little thing on my shoulders. You can just try for now to bend and to stand and to keep your arms again in the shape I'm showing to you right now. So you take your arms and you're just standing in the position, trying to keep your elbow up, and for 7 seconds staying down, okay? Let's start. And bending, 7 seconds, holding, and come up, upright position, and down, holding, come back up, and keep your legs parallel, feet nice and strong, keep your belly, and up, good, holding, holding, keep your spine nice and long, check the distance between ears and shoulders, really make a space there, and up, good, hold your belly, really in, breathe and relax, and come back. Oh, and back up. Keep it together. Come on, you can do it. Holding. Come on. One more. Come down. Holding. Belly, 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 belly. Activity completed. I take my weight back, bringing it down. Good. So this was just a little excursus to show you how we can start warming up a little bit in the back, in the bending. And I want to continue Actually, I think in the second session I was letting you know about the U form for the arms. Today we want to work with the T, okay? So we have this bending position from the good morning position. And we have the T's again with the thumb up. And from here they go in and up, in and up, okay? We do it again with the 7 seconds of really keeping the thumb up, and you want that the thumb is higher than your shoulder blades. Like really come up and still think of the distance of ear and shoulder. So don't bend in, really keep a distance and work on the rotating shoulder that is coming up and down in the T form. Let's do this again, 7 seconds, 10 times, here we go. And bending position, holding, holding. Take your shoulder blades together, squeezing, relaxing. You stay down, and take your arms up. I'll show you from sides. If you can, stay down, stay down. Protect your belly, like really take your stomach muscles in. Check the distance from ear and shoulder. Stay. Long legs, parallel position. Press down your shoulders, your shoulder blades. Good. Stay down if you can. 2 more. Come on. Try holding, holding. Hold your center. Last one. Come on. Breathe. Good. Good, good, good. Hold, 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 hold. And relax. Come on. Shake a moment. Shake a moment your arms. Relax in the lower back. Just have a moment of twisting, okay? Just shake your hips a moment and relax your arms. Very good. From here, we come into the W position, V, W, V in German, W. And here, you take your arms in the shape of a W, and you try that your shoulder blades, again, that they come together, that you keep the distance between ear and shoulder and not crunching, like really making a space there, and push your shoulder blades together. It looks like that. And relax, and really taking it up. Okay? And you really squeeze together. We do it again, 7 seconds, 10 times, you know it already. Let's start to not get cold. Breathing, bending, holding, squeeze. Think of the space, relax. Think of the space between ear and shoulder, like really squeeze the W. Relax. And squeeze, holding, holding. Holding. Squeeze. Squeeze, holding back nicely together. Relax and breathe. And again. The 7th time. Come on, 3 to go. If you can't, you stay in the position. If you have to come up in between, Patrick will answer if this is okay. Last one. Good. And check out again, like really relax. Take a moment of bouncing. Again, check the hips and the lower back. Relax in your shoulders. We keep a moment of just rolling our shoulders. We just roll. 2. We take the plie with us. We know it already. And 4. And 5. 6. 7. 8. From back to front. 1. 2. Good. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And the shoulder goes with the round circle in the elbow bend. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Parallel legs. Check a moment. From front to back. No, from back to front. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And the long arms. 1. 2. Breathe. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Like really try to make really good and wide circling. Like really circle in your whole blade, shoulder blade. 5. 6. 7. 8. Special unit. We go 1 arm front and 1 arm back. Let's do it. And 1. And 2. Good. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Change direction. 2. Come. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Good. And shake out. Nice. I want to stay a little bit warm, so we do another 30 seconds going down into plank and coming up, okay? You remember from the beginning, down, down, up, up. For the ones that are wanting to continue a bit, you're gonna step back within a jump. So you go down and jump and come back. Down, jumping, coming back. Really engage your center. Strong arms that keep the shape of the arm 90 degree. Yeah, when you come down here and you are jumping back, or like the beginning phase, you go down and you go step by step. Decide yourself, okay? But we do it 30 seconds. 30 seconds, starting. 3, 2, 1, and go! Chop. 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 Coming up. 10 seconds more, come on. Good, here we go, check out. I want to show you even one step more. It's very easy. It's only a jump, okay? So in the end, you only jump. You jump twice. So you go, while you're going down, you jump. And when you come up, you jump again in order to come down. Let's do the last version, okay? So for the ones wanting to do the stepping form, stay with the stepping form. For the ones that want to stay with one step, jumping back, do 1 time. For the ones doing 2, go ahead, okay? Let's check the time. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds, and a warm-up, it's great. If you want to continue, go ahead. Yeah, continue with the T, with the W, with the going down, with the jumps. See how you build up the exercise for yourself again at home. And enjoy breathing, okay? I tell you already, coming Monday, I want to let you inside the rehearsal process how we are working on breathing, working it together with dance material, with movement material that really goes out of the strength into letting go in order to again really coming back, in order to shake positions, to vanish into positions and to let go. Control, let it go. Yeah, this sounds good. Let's see how we continue with this in the coming week. I'm looking forward already and hope you are all well at home, taking care of you, taking care of your body. Don't stop moving, please. This is the only thing I'm asking. Keep in shape with your body and stay connected. Thank you so much for listening, not falling. See you next week. Thank you. Bye.